Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. I choose Phoenix.
Hello and welcome to our video chat series known as Why It Matters, brought to you by Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. I am Terri Tucker and I am here with Nick Carroll, who's actually one of my colleagues here at Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. But Nick also has another story to tell, and that story is about Christmas Carroll. Is that right?
That's correct. So yeah, Christmas Carroll is a nonprofit organization that I just started about 4 years ago.
Okay.
We were sitting in Toys R Us, my brother and I were sitting in Toys R Us, and we saw these kids that wanted this giant Nerf gun, and he picks it up and his mom says, put it back, like
right.
we can't afford that.
Yeah.
And we were kind of heartbroken. We were torn between, do we buy this gift for this kid?
And just give it to the kid.
Exactly. But we didn't want to intrude on the family,
Right.
and it was just one of those things where it created an idea. And with that idea, that's where we got Christmas Carroll from.
Okay, so because I know you, I can say this, right? You were probably playing with
Oh,
Nerf guns
of course.
in Toys R Us with your
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
And probably the store manager was like, these big kids need to leave our store. But
Yes.
that's so cool because you were just passionately doing what you do, and then you saw that child and it triggered your heart, and
Right.
you guys said,
Yeah, and it was just a way that we could give underprivileged kids a Christmas, stress-free Christmas, whether that was, the kids and we wanted to incorporate the families too. So it was the kids and the families, the parents of the kids.
Sure.
We wanted to make sure everybody was taken care of, and how can we give them the least stress come that holiday season.
so that first year you and your brother said, let's go do this. You were like this big, right?
Right.
So give me some history.
So when we first started this, it was legitimately, I think we raised about $200, and 150 of that came from family members. So
Your mom, your dad, here you go.
Exactly. Yeah. Here's $20. Nick, just But from that, we started doing some Facebook advertising and just kind of asking people, please help. Can we help? How can we? People wanted to help. People intrinsically want to give back to the community that they're from, and that's what they wanted to get involved. So from there, we go $200, we go $1,000, and when we had $1,000, and
You
we walked
thought
in,
you were there, man.
Yeah. You go into Toys R Us with $1,000, and you think you're a king.
Yeah.
But then it progressed, and so last year we've been doing it for 4 years, and last year we raised almost $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah, which was just like
10,000 in Toys R Us.
Exactly. So we thought, wow, we've really done this, and we helped 5 different families out, which was just
Unbelievable.
It was incredible.
How do you find your families?
So through nominations. Last year we had a couple of emails that were sent to me and said, hey, this family would be a great candidate, this family would be a great candidate. And then working with Phoenix Home Care and Hospice, I'm able to make connections in the community, and actually a doctor referred the last one, Dr. Fisick at the Stormont Bell Palliative Center. She referred, someone that was very worthy and deserving, and it's just, it's one of those things.
What a great feeling that is.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So I've got the same heart, right? So let's say I'm watching that, I'm one of our viewers, that heart was tugged by that kid that couldn't get the Nerf gun. What do I do? How do I help? How do I participate?
Yeah, so it's really as simple as we've set up a GoFundMe page and also a PayPal and Venmo, so that is the way that you could give with your wallets. If you wanted to donate actual toys, if you had some gently used toys or anything like that, you could just send them to our Phoenix address in the Overland Park office, and we're just collecting them up there, and that's the way that we've done
And
it.
making Christmas matter for a lot.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Nick, so much. It was a joy to talk to you about this.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's fun. And thank you for joining us for another episode of Why It Matters. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Phoenix Home Care and Hospice. I choose Phoenix.